Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry for this ghostly look. Let me put this in focus. Am I in focus? Patient with me in these situations. I'm doing this everything alone. I'm filming, the editing, uploading, doing the media stuff, doing the social stuff, etc. So bear with me. Today, a tutorial called low-key photography. So what is low-key photography? It's when the subject it's light and the environment it's dark. Okay? Usually it's a profile. Bodybuilders look good with the low-key image. So I'm going to walk you through this, how it's done. I'm going to put also a video in my channel. Maybe I already did. It depends on the timeline I decide. A high-key portrait, but subscribe, like this channel if you want to see that high-key or low-key, depending on the order I publish the videos, okay? The gear I'm going to use in this video, it's linked on the description, so you can also buy that gear for your own use and profit. Okay, so I'm going to explain this to you in really simple terms so that everybody can do this. Okay, so for a low-key portraiture, you just need two things, well, three in a way. You need a flashlight. I'm going to use the one I'm linked below, but you can use a speed light of any sorts. You need a camera there, any camera. I'm using a 5D Mark I, the classical one, but you use the one you choose and have. It's the better one. And it's not mandatory, but it kind of gives that extra touch. You need to find a way to remote trigger your flash. You could trigger your flash using the onboard flash on your camera, but then it's just a new light you need to consider and be aware of. If you are focusing only the flash you are shooting with, then you have better control on what's going on. So the idea here is to put your camera settings so that the picture without any light looks really completely dark or almost dark. So all the light you are putting on the subject is the light from the flashlight. So I'm going to set my settings to, let's say, so the shutter speed should be close to the flashing speed of a camera. I'm going to put a little bit lower than that. I'm going to put 1/160th of a second. My ISO is going to be 100. And my f-stop is going to be 16, okay? I'm going to set this now. So my shutter speed is 1/60th of a second, 1/160th of a second, f16 for my aperture, and ISO is 100, which means if I take a picture, it's going to be completely dark. I have my camera pre-focused, hopefully to the point I'm going to be, but we'll see. So as expected, I'm going to put this on the screen. The picture is completely dark, no light whatsoever, and that's good even with my video light. I'm not catching any light on the picture. Now next, I'm going to put some B-roll about this. So I'm going to need the secondary light or the main light. I have only one light today in this example. I'm going to use some barn doors to strict the light to where my subject is. If you're using a speed light, you just need to, with paper, do some tunnel and put on a speed light to strict the light, and should be fine. And I'm using also a grid. So the grid is going to allow me the lights to go straight to the subject, so it does not spill around my room. I want the light to go through exactly to my subject, okay? So I'm using the grid and the barn doors, but you can use a speed light with a piece of paper, like a tube, showing you, directing the lights to the actual subject. So let's do this. Good, now I'm gonna set my power to something really low and take a picture. So I have my barn doors straight at me, and I'm going to shoot at 1/4 power, okay? So the result is pretty good. Obviously you can see the light there, but it's very fixable. And the background still has some light to it. The barn doors I'm going to restrict the barn doors a little bit more and up my shutter speed a notch and see what happens. Okay, this picture is pretty low key. I'm going to open the barn doors just a little bit on my front face so I can for my face, so I can just put some more light on my face, but it's close enough. Low key portraiture. I'm just going to take another one because I like the look. This one is just perfect, dude. So I'm recording by so far 8 minutes, and in 8 minutes you have a low-key, perfectly usable low-key image, so you can sell and make money with. Okay, so really simple setup. Just set your shutter speed somewhere around 1/200, 1/160th of a second. You should be good enough for any camera. f16, ISO 100. Then remote trigger your flash. You can restrict it with barn doors, with the tube on your speed light or whatever, and just direct your light, set your power to, mine is in minimal power. I'm just close to the light, it kind of gives that effect, and low key, dude. Okay, hope you enjoyed this, and I see you next one.